to the Daikaiju Network podcast. I am your co-host, Jason, and the other one,
Kent, and we don't ask you for money here on Daikaiju Network.
Yeah, apparently I had to do it, the introduction on my end, because for some reason the introduction was not showing on Kent's end anymore.
You know what? And I don't know if it's because here's the thing, like the last few days I've noticed sometimes when I move from like tab to tab or screen to screen, or after I wake up my computer from it being on screensaver for a bit, the screen will like go totally black for a bit or stutter a moment. And I'm going, what's going on? And then it'll like, show everything. So I don't know if it's from an update on Windows 10 or what the hell, or is it Chrome? I don't know.
It could be
what's going on.
I'm just gonna say that it's your computer. It's your
God, I hope
fault.
not. This computer's not quite 2 years old, but it's still been a very good computer. But anyways, we're going to be doing episodes 56 through 59 today of Kamen Rider. Hopefully we can keep the streak going of no hiato.
And no fuck ups with any DVDs or whatever.
Well, yeah, I fixed the one DVD. Again, as I've said before, if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. So hopefully things will go okay today. And hopefully we can keep the streak on Kamen Rider going as far as good episodes. But before we get into that, Jason, you want to do the housekeeping?
Yeah, as usual, if you see a subscribe button down below or above, wherever you're watching us, make sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as smash the like button and hit the notification bell icon to get notified of any future videos that we do. And you can find everything Daikaiju Network all in one place at our Linktree URL right there on the screen / Go Kaiju Show. We're available on the following video platforms such as YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Facebook, and X/Twitter. Also available on the following audio platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and Podbean. And you can find both video and audio episodes right on our own website at daikaijunetwork.com.
All right.
And before we do that, we're just under a week away from...
That's right. I was going to mention that.
The premiere of Godzilla Con, The New Empire.
I am stoked, and that is what we are going to be discussing next week on Daikaiju Network. So just a warning to everyone, we will be spoiling the movie, as we said many times on this podcast. I don't believe you can have a legitimate, honest discussion about a movie unless you discuss every aspect of it, which very likely is going to include spoilers that some of you out there are not going to want to listen to until you see it. So either go see the movie Thursday night or opening day. That's what I intend on doing. Or just wait and listen to the podcast, watch the podcast.
Either live or somewhere down the road.
Until you have seen the movie. Because I guarantee you, we will end up talking about some spoiler moments.
Mm-hmm. And if you want to listen to the music, for those of you that have Spotify and don't know right now, the soundtrack to GXK is now available. And I did listen to all of it last night, but I'm not going to say anything right now until we go into the discussion of the movie next week. But just want to let you know, for those of you that have Spotify,
the MP3 album is also available for purchase on Amazon. I was doing some searching last night to see if there's going to be a disc release, and it doesn't look like there's going to be a disc release, sadly.
Isn't that doesn't that was it that Arc
Water Tower?
Maybe. Yeah, did you check their store or something to see if they might have?
Square? No, I didn't. I will do that here in just
Arc Square or Water Tower Records.
I'll check here in a moment. But yeah, it doesn't appear, because I even checked Water Tower Records, which is the Warner Brothers record site. They don't even have it the MP3 album listed yet. They may not do it until the movie's out, but Amazon has the MP3 album. Usually, though, even if there are CDs coming out, usually you could still pre-order that stuff like you can with the novelizations and other books. I've got some of those books coming next month. I got the novelization and the Art of Making book coming. The Art of Making book, though, is not supposed to be released until about May. So it'll be a little extra longer. But sadly, for those of us, if you're like myself and you like physical media, at the moment, it doesn't appear like there's a CD.
I have a feeling since Water Tower Records doesn't have, even like you said, doesn't have the MP3 stuff out yet, I'm assuming that they'll probably not only have that, but maybe the disc stuff available.
I hope so, because I want a
fairly
disc
soon.
But okay, so for those of us who have not joined us for commentaries before, what I do is I count down from 3. I go 3, 2, 1, go. When I say go, you hit play, select whatever it is on the device you're using to start the video. So Jason, are you ready?
I am ready. I'm just at the 1 second mark here.
I have no idea what the title of this episode is because I had to create a whole new disc, and this disc doesn't.
According to mine here, it's Amazon's Poison Butterfly Geera. It's spelled out as Gareera.
Sure. Okay. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right. And put the screen up here so you can see our ugly faces.
Let me check here. I totally forgot about Arc Square, and I bought something from them like back in. I still have yet to listen to -1 soundtrack.
Boy, you're sort of falling behind.
Me? The Mysterians reissue 70th. I think I already have it. I'll have to double check. So for anyone wanting the Mysterians, there's a reissue coming out. 70th anniversary.
Liar, Kamen, liar.
Liar. Nope, Arc Square is nothing. Gereera. So that's how you say it. Gereera. You gotta the E. And I should know that because the I in Japanese is an E. Like Inu is dog, and it's INU.
Well, whoever did the title here spelt it wrong because it has an R instead of an L.
Isn't that the scientist from like the first Gamera movie or one of the Gamera movies?
I can't really tell because it's a little too dark for me here.
Interesting, huh?
Once there's enough light.
A little too rough.
Yeah, jeez, I ran into that one.
Yes, you're cute. You are my cute baby boy. Yes, you are. I'm not talking about Jason. I'm talking about my cat, Remington.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you weren't. Because I'll be like, what the fuck?
Yes, you're a sweetie. Who fast forwarded to the 80s?
Or like Dracula's house.
Hey, do you think what's his name? Dr. what?
Dr. Death?
Yeah, is in here.
I hope so. Yeah, I think that is the one professor doctor in the first Gamera movie. Yeah.
Dr. Acula. love you, Remy. You're my buddy. Yes, you are. You're my buddy. They love that giggle. That lady reminds me of some villains you would see in the Starman films. Or serials, I should say. They were turned into films.
Maybe. Jeez, you almost hit Taki in the face with that helmet.
It's too bad that he didn't. You can see the light of the camera off of Hongo's helmet.
You know, I just realized that helmet that Hongo threw, it's his own helmet.
Oh, it is, yeah. I looked at that, I'm like, something's weird here.
Yeah. He grabbed the wrong one.
And then they switched sides.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I love you. You are my special boy. You're my special kitty cat. Booby.
Hey, no.
That's what they said.
You're a boob.
Boob. No shit, Sherlock. That'd be fun. Let him lick it. Gets him a jump start on toad licking. I love you. お前の羽の毒鱗粉をカプセルに詰め、貯水池の上から落とす。これが我がショッカーの。I'm supposed to be getting my new Cavity Colors Godzilla X Kong shirts today. Pretty stoked.
Which one did you get?
I got the one where it's got Scar King in the background and then Godzilla and Kong in the foreground. I got the sort of tie-dye looking Godzilla one. And I forget what's the other one. Let me check my email here.
By the way, it looks like you just turned off your camera.
I did. Why should I give you the benefit of seeing me when I can't see you? Oh, and then there was another shirt where it's just Scar King on it.
Gotcha. As much as I would like to get some more shirts, I just have way too many.
I have t-shirts. A ton of them too, but I still keep buying them. I went through though here like a week ago and cleaned out. I forget exactly how many. I'd have to count downstairs in the giveaway box, but I got rid of I think altogether between 6 or 9 Godzilla shirts.
I think probably come this fall or something, I'd probably start to maybe look at getting rid of at least maybe just one or a couple or so Godzilla t-shirts.
Yeah, it was hard for me to get rid of some, although one was a size small and I had to get rid of that because there's no way I could fit into that. But
although I usually I've been kind of keeping them in a plastic bin. Maybe one of these days just kind of wear them randomly.
I have too much stuff. Like, I got too many books, hats, shirts. And I went through back in January and cleaned a lot of that stuff out. And I'm like, damn it, I still have too much.
Yeah. Yeah, I know soon when it gets warmer here, whenever that time is, I plan on trying to get rid of some other kind of winter clothes that I don't really wear much anymore.
Part of my problem is that I get sentimental about certain things and I don't know why,
same.
But I do. And it's like, I haven't worn this in 10 years, but I still want it, but I haven't worn it. It's just taking up space.
By the way, here's Mo.
Oh yeah.
やっぱり五郎じゃない。ほら。すいません。よくやった。
Now give him a doggy biscuit.
おかしいな。あのガムの近くだぜ、住所。
And $1.
Yeah. All right, I can buy 10 candy bars with this. Man, inflation over the years.
これは一緒に行かない方がいいかもしれないぞ。よし。俺が行く。
Yeah, I don't want to be seen with him either.
大丈夫か大丈夫かこの俺に大丈夫かなんだ任せてくれ。
Yeah, will I be all right? And then he just rides his bike off a cliff, like doesn't.
今の町は私は仮にギリーラと呼んでいますが、正式な名前はまだ決まっておりませんの。今まで捕まったことがなかったからです。
何か特別なわけでも。
ええ、追いかけると逆に襲ってきて毒針で刺すんです。刺されたものはすぐに毒が回って死んでしまいます。あちらでは悪魔の蝶と呼んで見つけても誰
I'm
も
sick and tired of certain things being called devil. Like it's old.
ますます見たくなりました。ぜひ拝見させてください。
ええ、でもそ
Or
れが
just like zombies.
Yeah, zombies, vampires, devils.
Yeah.
Cut that shit off. Yeah, you can't get her. You got no game, sir. Every time you try to score, you get blocked.
By Hongo.
This time he's gonna lick it.
あの時の人間と同じだ。
What in the world?
なんだこのうちは。
Why does she do that? Why doesn't she just go ahead barge in? Barge in, be like, die!
She just assumes that he's going to open the door.
That's an interesting setup. Like the wings only come out of like one side of the head.
この人たちだ。
Yeah.
ドクターはアマゾンの毒蝶に私の命を注いで改造人間
It'll be funny, she stands there trying to wait for him to open the door, and he just explores around the house and then just decides to leave. And then she's like, what the fuck? Hurry up,
Yeah.
open the door.
And then she, is tapping her feet after a while.
Yeah.
And then she yells, open the fucking door. From a distance, the Shocker logo on top of the minions' heads looks like the Wonder Woman logo.
I guess I've never even noticed.
Aw, too bad he didn't break his fist on that door.
時限爆弾仕掛けがあった。
They set up a time bomb. Kaboom! You wasted too much time talking to yourself.
ハゲのやつ遅いな。急いさ。
They're bad villains. Why would you set a bomb for that long?
I'm starting to realize and think, I think they've, this is the same building that they used in past episodes, and I think Golden Bat.
Golden Bat, yep.
アマゾンの毒蝶ギリーラだ。
I love that movie. Have I ever said that before?
No.
Well, I love that movie, guys. You have no idea how much I love it.
He's actually said it countless times.
I love Golden Bat!
変身。
Go, go, pow. Oh, wrong thing.
Yeah, I was going to say.
It's almost as if maybe she does have another set of wings there, but for whatever reason, they just aren't as mature yet. Which means she's immature.
Actually, they are fully grown out. She's just too large.
Her head's too large.
どこにいるんだ。
Yeah, she's
That'd be
got a
funny. He
big
goes,
head.
Taki, where are you? Wait a minute. I don't care for that guy. I'm going to get out of here. So he can't break open that door, and they're awful villains because they set a time bomb for like 10 hours. And it just so happens it's going to blow up shortly after he throws it. Okay, like I just
Of course.
that I hate that kind of thing because it's too obvious.
はいはい。立花レーシングクラブでございます。
立花東兵衛さんですね。
私が立花ですが。
アマゾンの蝶をお探しになってるそうですが。
アマゾンの蝶
Why would I look for a butterfly? I race
で
bikes.
すか。失礼ですが、あなたは
I'm not in business for butterflies, you freak.
駆除。それじゃあ今
Is that some kind of sick euphemism?
まだつきませんか。
ダリは確かに来た。私こそその悪魔の蝶ギリーラ。
Why did she like go from attacking Kamen Rider all of a sudden to go into Tachibana?
That's what I would like to know. Like, does he have some sort of dirt on them?
Tachibana already knows too much. Why would you go back into the same room?
Just because.
おい、ここでしばらく張り込んでいくか。気をつけろよ。この部屋、急に暗くなって化け物がいたりして。
Then why'd you go back in there? And now she's there. What's going on? Are there multiples?
There's just there's a little teleportation portal. Like, you know, that game Portal, you have that teleportation gun or something of the
Yeah.
shoot
I don't know
them
if
out.
I've actually played it, but I'm aware of it.
大丈夫か。俺が奴らの力を出した。
It's the fake cave.
I will give him a bunch of credit though for trying to sculpt something because that took a lot of time. I still would like to know what happened to Dr. Death just for closure purposes.
Even though that he was supposed to come back and win like some more episodes until certain episode number.
And where did this guy come from again? It's like he came out of the blue.
I don't know. Yeah, he just came out of nowhere until was it Hongo was in a full on episode, and then he just appeared for no apparent reason.
So it's Hongo's fault because he probably was tracking Hongo.
Yeah, maybe.
So they got rid of Hayato and Dr. Death. No complaints here.
Although the guy that plays as Dr. Death is a good one, but
His character was terrible.
yeah, unfortunately. Especially at first where he just did all that hypnosis thing and mind control, bringing people into his control and all that.
If it's poisonous, why bother sinking them? Because if it's poisonous, I would assume within mere moments they would die. Be funny is like Hongo goes, "Come closer," and this guy does, and then Hongo grabs him by the back of the head, brings his face closer to the bars, and kisses him, and says, "Take care now."
And then he says, "Oh, by the way, I'm Batman.
For Gotham. Again, poor villains. You don't pat them down to make sure they don't have any sort of weapons. And then, of course, it's just pure luck that a crate is busted open with dynamite. Oh, he still got caught.
I feel like that there had to be a scene cut out.
There had to be, yeah. That was a weird shot. Wow, that was a huge miss. His mouth wasn't moving.
He was about to do a little boogie there.
That'd be funny if he did.
Do some good old boogie nights.
Oh, dear.
It wasn't that bright. Come on.
Light bright is brighter. I am getting annoyed with that cackle.
I have to say, I think there had been a few other Shocker Cyborgs that have used the same cackle.
Oh, yeah, many of them have.
Here's your dog food for the day.
Yeah. It's sort of in a roundabout way reminds me of those ooze containers from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Or something else.
Oh, sick. Oh, we're getting music now.
I think it was that way the last couple or so episode.
Huh.
You just didn't even realize it until now.
Yeah. It'd be funny if you accidentally stabbed him.
I stab a thief instead of
Oh, no, damn it. Oh, man, can you imagine building that wall with all those rocks the way that they are? Wow. Watch, I'll throw it.
Probably have to take at least a couple or so years. Especially when you have to stabilize the earth and everything to get all that rock.
I mean, each of those rocks has to be like probably anywhere between 30 to 50 some odd pounds at least, I would imagine.
I think just from the size I've seen them, they could be maybe close to 100.
They could.
You know, it'd be funny, like Hago says, take care of the... what the heck? It'd be funny that Hago tells Taki to take care of the rest of the minions while he goes and chase Gorilla. And all of a sudden, Taki just gets his shit beaten by the minions.
Well, yeah, I don't think he was wearing shoes. Rider line? What is rider line?
Rider kick. And they explode too with the rider kick. And we forgot the Dior wager.
Yeah. Nevertheless, I'm still a rich man.
In your mind, you are.
You're mean. Opportunity to get away from that butterfly Giria was pathetic because its poisonous stings, I guess, couldn't even penetrate Ryder's suit. It's like Come on, Shocker, you noobs.
First Webman Spider Rod.
Liquid gunpowder.
That was a weak kick. It looks like that one spider dude from Super Inframan.
Yeah, kind of. I'm gonna have to change discs here when we get ready here.
Okay, let me turn off the screen here. There we go. Pause. Okay, your thoughts.
It wasn't bad. I would have to say, unfortunately, this was a more bland Hongo episode since he's been front and center since last podcast. But it still is better than a lot of the Hayato stuff. But I think the problem here, we're going to get the butterfly thing again later, according to this. But the Girita is an interesting design. I'm middle of the road on that particular Shocker General. Some of the plot points and motives were a little strange, and maybe some of that had to do with the fact, like you brought up earlier, maybe there were some cuts made in a couple spots. Yeah, I'm not sure. Sadly, though, Rider Kick Explosion, I got a docket. I'm not as in love with this one as I have been the last couple with Hongo, but I think before I dock it, I would give it like a C+, but with the Rider Kick and stuff, I'm going to dock it to a C-.
Yeah, I would pretty much agree with you on this one, that it was a bit of a bland type of episode, although there was some little interesting stuff here and there. But I'm trying to figure out the reason why they Girita and like the minions and stuff kidnapped Tachibana. I don't know if there was something earlier. I don't know if there was something earlier that we overlooked or something of the sort. But and that one cutscene from Hongo being in the jail cell there to being in the control room there, that was a bit odd, a bit of an odd cut there. So there had to be something in between there. But again, it's a bit of an interesting episode, sort of an interesting Shocker Cyborg or general concept. They're a bit of a weird sort of execution with the design look for Girita there, with just one wing kind of on the left side there. Episode 56, I would give this one, I'll give it a C+. All
right. Well, with that, I got to change discs here, so give me a moment here.
All right. I'll just put up a little screen here until then. And at least this will give me a little bit of time to get things set up here. There we go. Again, make sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on the following platforms that you see on your screen there. And you can find all of our links at our Linktree URL right there, smack dab on the screen. Okay, looks like he is ready. Uh-oh, Kent's having a seizure.
This thing is so stupidly loud. Was that necessary?
Maybe to you. Oh boy, I'm going to need to get a drink here.
Well, you might as well do it now.
Yeah, so I'll just put the screen back up again. So be right back in a minute.
I'll be talking to everyone just because I can.
Yeah, you better.
None of your business. You should be getting a drink.
That's what I'm doing right now.
So, what does everyone think about Godzilla X Kong coming up? Are you guys stoked? You know what? I get more and more excited about this one with each passing day. I've been seeing a lot of commercials for it over the last, week? And with college basketball, I'm watching the conference and now NCAA tournaments, and I'm seeing an awful lot of trailers for the film during the games, and I'm excited for it. And I'm not expecting a masterpiece, but that doesn't mean it's not going to be a good movie as a result of that. But the thing looks, oh gosh, that burp hit my nose with a weird fizz. But
Always happens when you drink carbonated water.
It's looks to be a lot of fun. I can't wait for it. As long as I have a good time, because that's what it looks like. And I tell you, every time I see Godzilla and Kong running together in Hollow Earth to be like, look, we're gonna go kill this motherfucker, I get not only fist pumping excited, part of me like cries a tear of joy, because I'm like, never in my life did I ever think I would see these two actually team up and like be like, look, let's go kill this guy over here.
I know from what I've read that the director Adam Wingard, that he was trying to make their buddy relationship kind of like between Mel Gibson and Danny Glover from Lethal Weapon.
I have that quadrilogy, but I've yet to watch it.
I was saying, well, I don't have the quadrilogy, but I think it's been, forever since I've last seen bits and parts of one of the movies.
I haven't seen any, so it's all new to me. But yeah, I'm stoked regardless. All right, so on my end, this one, I forgot what it said the title was during that preview, but on my end, it said Tsuchigumo Man Poison Mondo.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same on my end.
Let me get it set up here so I get to the 00 marker. Now, please don't go bad on me, you dumb discs. All right, you ready?
I am ready.
All right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, put the screen back up again.
You're my buddy. Yes, you are.
迫る瞬間地獄の軍団我らを狙う黒い影世界の平和を守るため Go! Go! Let's go! 輝くマジン
Rider Pie. Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider, Kama. You don't like that?
Looks like he doesn't want to be picked up yet.
Not when you're singing that junk. I still am waiting for an episode when Kamen Rider goes haywire and becomes evil.
Well, I know they had one of them turned into evil, or was it controlled in a way?
Yeah, but it was pretty lame. I haven't watched Ultra Q in a while. I need to get back into watching that at some point.
I've yet to see some of the other ones in between. Was it Ultra 7 and I think Ultraman? Shoot, I'm forgetting.
Ultraman Shoot.
Yeah, that's it.
I've seen the first 8 episodes of Leo and the first 8 episodes of 80.
That's right. Yeah, I haven't seen any of the Ultraman shows between Ultra 7 and Leo.
I don't think there's like many in between there. There's maybe no more than 2 or something.
No, there's more because you got Return of Ultraman, you got Taro, Ace, and I think maybe one more.
Yeah, because I started Leo at like 3 years ago at one point, and I watched the first disc but never finished. And then last August, I started 80, finished the first disc but never finished the series.
I watched those 2 through Crunchyroll, which they still have those shows on that service.
Lincoln's done better than I have because he's seen all of the Return of Ultraman and Ultraman Ace.
Damn.
But he saw all of the Return of Ultraman in a month and a half back when COVID first started. Then he started Ace afterwards, but he didn't get that done until like 2022. It took him like a year and a half to finish it.
Dang, he's a bit more ahead on us on those fronts.
Well, but he's never seen all of the original Ultraman or Ultra 7 or Ultra Q. Like, he hasn't seen some of the other ones. Boo!
Peekaboo, bitch!
So you saw me. No shit, it's hard to miss that.
You did it on purpose so you can find a way to do something.
They need to have a monster or a villain where its name is like the Incredible Pant Pissing Monster or something like that. Oh
Probably.
no, it's the Pant Pisser. Oh my
Damn.
gosh, what the hell? Is that supposed to be the guy's skull?
Probably.
Damn, dude. I want to see this guy square off with the Predator.
So you're messing with liquid glycerin, huh?
Nitroglycerin, yeah.
Nitroglycerin, yeah.
Yeah, but that one, you like, even if the floor shakes a tiny bit, kaboom! Like, it doesn't take much for that stuff to go.
Nope.
This guy loves to scare people.
Even though he's a spider, he's got some stripes that look like a bee.
So, I don't know if you've seen this or not, but there's a new guest announcement for G-Fest, and it's, what's her name? Rie Ota, who played Baragon in
Yeah,
GMK.
I got the email to that here early this morning, and was it? Then G-Fest posted it on their Facebook about a little over an hour ago, and I got it posted on our Facebook post. I was going to mention about that, but I totally forgot.
Here's that area again where they have the what's the term? Like the oh dear lord, they got the walls where the brick are up on the sides. Was it retention walls?
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of death in this episode, and a little gruesome too.
Probably not as gruesome as that second episode.
That of this series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that was kind of when the series was at its best.
At the very beginning stage.
Yeah, like the first 10, 15 episodes or whatever were like chef's kiss. And then like after that, it's like, oh no. And especially after Hayato came in, it's like, who's this lemon lime guy? You'll get fed. It's a little early for you anyways. You just gotta wait.
Who is it? Hirsch?
Remington.
No.
He only ate, I think I told you, he only ate at best like maybe half of his breakfast this morning.
What the heck?
It'd be funny if Hongo goes, he's faking it and just punches him square in the nose. Director? Don't you mean doctor? I think that was a mistranslation there.
Maybe.
It has to be. Like, I've never heard of a doctor called director before. This is the first time. You learn something new every day. I learned that doctors can be called directors now.
Maybe like he's the head of the hospital or facility there. Could be like a title, even though you can have maybe a doctorate degree.
お願いします。ショッカーのやつに沢田の研究まで狙っていたのか。バカ者！大失敗だ。
I'm gonna throw my toys around because I'm angry.
That's usually how grown men react when they're angry.
Yeah.
研究データも奪えず、沢田博士まで殺してしまっては、あの液体火薬を作れる者はもういないのだと申し訳ありません。バカ者！
You great fool. That's a bit of an oxymoron.
Well, he's so big of a fool that he's great. But I don't think they mean great in like, hey, you're awesome, gold star type of thing.
Still, it just sounds a little bit of an oxymoron.
But I mean, it's like, you're a fool, but you're a bigger fool, so you're a great fool. It makes sense. Just like my, if I want to call someone an ultimate fool, I don't want to call them the ultimate fool. That's too bland. I call them Chubster Schuster.
Imbo.
He's always smoking a pipe. Like, why aren't your teeth rotten and why aren't you, like, coughing, dude? Like, shit. And Taki hasn't changed clothes since the last episode.
I don't think anyone has changed clothes. Even Hongo, because Hongo's been wearing that same.
Oh, shit, he has.
Yeah. He has the same ascot.
You know, now that I think about it, and, you know, we've talked about numerous times, not just with this show, but like Spectre Man and even like some of the Ultra stuff. I'm wondering here with this particular show, you know, we're always talking about how the filming is short. I think the filming for some of these were so short that maybe they were filming like 2 episodes a day at least. 2, 3 episodes a day.
Probably like back to back, like doing one scene for one episode, and then after that you shoot another scene for another episode.
Well, yeah, I mean, again, more or less doing multiple episodes a day. So that's why this show is so bad. I'm kidding, everyone, but yeah.
Well, it's not as bad compared to the swath of episodes with Hayato.
Yeah. I look, I mean, really, ever since Hongo came back, this has been better. For whatever reason, I still don't know why exactly. But, I mean, you know, this series is not as good as, like, the original Ultraman and Ultra Q, like, stuff like that. I still maintain those are a lot better than this. Mm-hmm. Now, the question is this better than Ultra 7? And I would maintain that at least Ultra 7 from a special effects standpoint is better. But from a story standpoint, That's where it starts to get a little controversial.
Well, because of the good swath of episodes here have been pretty lackluster and a bit bad.
Yeah.
そう。変身。
They're always saying that, and they're not moving their mouth. See, he used to have that green lower part of the face mask, or helmet, I should say. Now he doesn't, so.
Well, I was saying, he's been wearing Hayato's Kamen Rider suit instead of his original one.
No. Hayato was wearing his, remember?
No.
Hayato butted in.
Yeah, because this is Hayato's whole costume, whereas his had kind of not only the green kind of around where the mouth is, but the green chest pad instead of the silver one.
Now these minions remind me. They remind me of the bad guys in Karate Kid during like the Halloween dance or whatever.
Yeah,
where they dressed as skeletons.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's where the Karate Kid got their inspiration for their costume.
We're gonna watch Kamen Rider and build a movie off of this.
Yeah.
Involving
although not to this extreme.
I am a man who will fight for your honor.
Oh damn!
I'll be the hero that you're
Okay.
We're gonna live forever.
Shut up.
That'd be funny though. You add that song to one of these Kamen Rider. It would make it so funny. Like you replace the music in a Kamen Rider episode with that. It would make it so funny. So overly dramatic. There they are again. Haven't changed clothes again.
It's like they only just have one attire in their closet.
Yeah. It's like one of those things you see a lot in cartoons where they open up their closet. It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
At first, I thought he was going to say, can I be the operator? like, you can't perform operation.
It's like you've done some scientist stuff, but not operating on people.
But see, he still shouldn't be doing science stuff anyways, because he's supposed to be a professional bike racer. Like, I wouldn't want a professional racer of any kind putting together anything in a chemistry lab. Because it's just like, look, dude, that's not your forte. Unless you show me... That's like...
I like how that went. Like, do not disturb.
Oh, man. I wonder if that was meant to be funny.
Probably not, but it just came out that way.
Oh, that was funny. It's taking a long time. Well, you do realize some operations do take hours, dude.
He's just a bit antsy. He's got ants in his pants.
Yeah, you took my line.
Yeah, because I know you were going to say it.
Hey, you guys aren't decontaminated. I don't think you should be in there.
Yeah, and that they again said director instead of doctor.
Yeah, that's weird.
脳だけを取り出して移植するんだ。いいな。移植用の囚人はどうした？です。よかろう。すぐに手術の用意をし
Like
ろ。
they just took a random person off the street.
I mean, isn't that what they always do?
ここが沢田。
Maybe.
ここが病院。ここが院長の家だ。この3つの点を結んでみると。ダメだ。こんなことは何の関係もない。
Again with his pipe.
間違った。昼までに取り戻して手術
With the corncob pipe and a button nose and 2 eyes made out of coal. Ah, damn, I amuse myself.
Yeah, dad jokes and stuff.
There's some like dad jokes. Yeah, that wasn't a dad joke. That was just a stupid joke. I was thinking of stupid crap yesterday. Because I'm here in the house by myself. This is going on like day 3, and I was laughing. I'm like, that's actually really weird. I'm here by myself, and I'm laughing till I'm crying, and there's no one else around me to like understand what's going on.
I'm sort of that way at 2 at times, so.
I was just thinking of real like there was when I went to the grocery store the other day, I was getting ready to park the car, and so I'm driving down like the parking lanes, and I just yell out something so ridiculously stupid, and I thought to myself, that actually would be funnier if I had the windows down and didn't realize it and someone heard it, and then I just started making myself laugh really hard just because of the stupid shit.
Even with me, I don't even think about that.
Oh, man.
Okay, you're just gonna stand there or go somewhere?
Oh. They're pulling out another power from their butt. So they got to explain what he's doing.
Is yours correct? No? Okay, we'll just go with it. What the heck is that? Just shaving cream? Oh my god, that was just so in your face a air kick.
Yeah, I've gotten used to How long was that guy in the air?
Probably like 3 seconds.
That was a long time. It's like he semi-floated. You're gonna let them do that to you? I'm too good for these guys. They deserve someone lesser. Someone Taki. That guy just comes in through the doorway.
You know, the other thing you're talking about, as far as some of the cliches that you don't like, people that are zombies or vampires and all that stuff in the previous episode. Oh, and then when they throw a bomb and then it just coincidentally goes off. The one thing that I hate too is that when they kidnap people and then about to operate on them or kill them and all that, then all of a sudden you get the hero and stuff come in at the right time.
Yeah, like they're getting ready to like take the tool or the knife or whatever to the person, and just right as the knife is getting ready to cut them open, the hero comes in and stop.
I'm Batman.
In the name of love, before you break my heart. Remington didn't like it, right?
It's like, you're terrible at singing.
Yeah. You suck. You did now. You see the cameraman's shadow, clear as day. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, we forgot to do the
what
bet
else is
again.
new? Oh yeah. Oh.
Blow up now. Okay, there we go.
That was a bit of a delay.
Oh, and then it blew up the building.
Gosh, I hope that they're not going to start doing the rider kick now. With
Yeah,
Hondo.
like that sadly is still taking a little bit away from these better Hondo episodes.
Boy, that one ended pretty quickly soon after he defeated the general. Bearded Dragon.
I always like that name, Bearded Dragon. Oh, see, there they go again.
Like I was saying, before they start to do something with someone, you have the hero come in right at the right time there.
Like I said here, I think a couple podcasts ago, I think I'm going to dock a few points. Well, not a lot, but like un pequeño amount of points because I got sick of seeing, at the time it was Hayato, now it's Hongo, of them like ending each episode while he's on the bike. Like, what is Shocker gonna do now? They are awful and they will take every opportunity to conquer the world.
Every last penny from your piggy bank. All right.
All right. I think it's a little bit better than the butterfly one. I think part of it is that the villain was just a tad better. The extra dosage of violence by means of showing skulls and a guy's car going off an edge of a cliff and exploding added a little bit of fun. That's a little weird to say, but
I was gonna say.
But nevertheless, I just thought this. I thought all around in terms of story and acting, this one was a little bit better and cohesive. Again, I still wonder if a cut or two was made in that last one that made it seem jumping a little odd with how one thing went from one point to another, the transitions, and so. With that said, this was a little bit better episode. Before docking points, I would give this one a B-. I would give it now. I give it a low C+.
That's not too terribly bad of a dock, even though you docked him quite a bit, like a whole grade or something.
Well, and again, because it's my scale and I can do it, I'm not going to follow the old way of doing things when Hayato was the main character.
Screw my own rules.
If it was Hayato, I probably would have gone from like a B- down to a C-. But because it's Hongo and these episodes, again, I don't know if it's the writing as well or what, but they have been a little bit better. But I'm just like, you know what? It's my rating. Damn it, I'm going to do what I want. So there we go.
I'm sure of it, but again, I'm pretty much right there with you. It's a much better episode compared to the previous one, and I would say that the Shocker General for this one's better, well executed, and I think the violence from him on his end kind of suits what he's doing in a way. And makes the episode a little bit better that way too. But
you were gonna complain to me, be like, "Geez, dude."
But again, still sort of a little bit of a lackluster here and there, but still pretty good compared to the previous episode. So I'm gonna give this episode 58 a B.
All right. So I know the other title that was shown at the end of the preview was something like Monster Heloderm Duel in Fear Valley, I think was what it was. But here on my end, it's saying monster, poison, lizard, duel in Fear Valley. So.
Yeah, mine's the same way, although fear is cut off short, so it just says duel and Fey.
Duel in Feet Valley.
F-E.
All right, you ready?
I am.
All right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, we're on our 3rd episode already.
I know, right?
And we've been on just over an hour.
Yeah, according to my little timer that I've got on the control panel here, it's about an hour and 7 minutes and 15 seconds. Liar
kick.
Okay. Since we totally forgot to do the wager stuff.
Oh, yeah.
What's your wager for this episode?
I think the rider kick plus infinity, explosion plus infinity. I am very confident.
I'm going to say plus 15,000 for both.
Man, come on, live a little. Bet the house.
Nah.
Wuss.
怪人毒トカゲ恐れ谷の決闘
The hell?
山本君エキスアルファ液を 私この実験で死後3週間も経った犬がいつやったことか準備ははい
The fuck are they doing to that dog?
Apparently, he's been dead for a few weeks, so trying to revive him.
Yeah, but I'm more concerned what they did on like the actual film set.
Nothing really, I would think.
I hope not.
Probably just sleeping pills or something.
God, I don't know. It was the early 70s.
X-alpha fluid.
It sounds like some testosterone booster. Come by X Alpha. Your balls and dick will get bigger and you'll be able to punch through walls.
Gets so much testosterone, goes right through the roof.
This is how to be a man. It's all about punching things and having a large dick.
It's a much better alternative to steroids.
But then they put in the fine print, we have no idea the long-term effects of this, and then they find out 5 years later after doing some tests that it actually like will turn your penis into micro penis and like make you a hairy yeti and like all this other stuff.
I don't know what goes on in that head of yours.
It's a lot to make some people laugh and others go, what the hell?
You know, even though that this Chakra General is called the Bearded Dragon, but yet he doesn't have a beard on him at all.
Well, bearded dragons technically don't either.
What the heck?
What the hell?
Dang, he gets melted.
Did he have a self-destruct thing in that briefcase?
I think so, the way it ignited.
Don't bearded dragons... I know there's a lizard, and I don't know if it's a bearded dragon or not, but one type of lizard shoots some type of liquid from its eye, Is that the bearded dragon?
No, it's the horned frog.
Oh, the horn. Oh, you know what? You answered that very quickly. Like that's some piece of knowledge you kept in the forefront of your mind.
Well, I've known it for a very, very long time, and with the TCU University and all that stuff, I kind of still think about that for a long time.
You ask what goes on in my head.
At least I'm thinking about more knowledge instead of stupid shit.
Hey, I got a lot of useless knowledge in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to know how a zombie sounds? That's something. I just dropped some knowledge on you, boy.
Yeah, everyone knows that, you piece of shit.
Nevertheless, it's still knowledge. They don't care.
You know, I think you can actually get those bags at a particular store in Japan there.
Oh, I'm sure. Bags are us.
I forget the name specifically because I've seen a YouTube where they've shown those kinds of old school leather bags.
Crap, I forgot my homework again. The line of the podcast. Crap, I forgot my homework again.
I thought the line for the podcast was majestic gibberish.
Ah, yes. I was gonna ask you. I'm like, what was that fun? Like, magical gibberish or whatever it was called.
Majestic gibberish.
I love that. Yes, buddy. I love you. You just gotta be patient. Just gotta be patient, baby boy. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, pal. Yeah, I wouldn't be feeling too good if Taki was on my side.
Yeah.
Like that guy drops the ball an awful lot.
I'd be like, oh shit.
And we got Taki. That's not helping.
Gee, thanks. Yeah,
I'd rather
Hongo's yet again wearing the same exact shit.
And so is Taki.
However, the girls here, they're wearing different clothing this time.
So it is very possible that the men only have one outfit.
Again, like my theory, their closet's probably full of just the same uniform.
Boring. As Hope would say it like 3 years ago. Hey, Hope, you want to watch some Christmas movies? Boring. And yet, one of her favorite movies now over the last year and a half is Grumpy Cat's Christmas.
I bet.
Oh, you cute cat boy. Oh, they slapped her. By the way, what is it with a lot of male supplements? It's always like X something. Like there's X Factor out there. There's hey, stop it. There's just a bunch of X stuff, like X balls, X dick, and and I made those up.
It's just to make it sound interesting. Like
It's-
the X
it's so
Factor.
Yeah, it's so intense. We got to put an X on it.
I am the X Factor.
We are.
X-Men.
Oh dear Lord! Like, is that going to be something where it's like, hey, like we're so intense, we're the X-Men. Shropshire Slasher. Make his mouth move, damn it. This is getting old.
Oh, it's just a recording, so
I know, but still, at least make him try to just mouth it. Like, it doesn't have to be on point. Just make it, just try. Either that or don't put in the writer transform dialogue to begin with.
oh dang, 007 techniques here.
Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun.
He just does not want to be held right now.
No, he does not. Yes, I love you too, but he comes over and he's rubbing my hand and tails up in the air. He's rubbing my leg. Yeah, I love you. You're my big sweetie. Are you recovering from your shot, Betty? Yeah, I love you too. You're a sweet baby boy. Ooh, Tennessee.
What the heck is up with the music choice here?
Maybe they got that, what's his name, Kyochi something from Godzilla's Revenge, who ended up doing the Ultraman score. Which is interesting because the Godzilla's Revenge thing is like blaringly in your face, obnoxious, but then the Ultraman stuff is actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Figure that out. All right, so we're gonna find out here about the rider kick. Oh my gosh!
That was so obvious. Air kick.
My suit is stained with ketchup. Whatever am I to do? I bet that's what they did. Quick, get some more Heinz ketchup. The official sponsor of Kamen Rider. Don't tell him what you're gonna do. Just do it. Bond villain. Ah, Mr. Bond, this is how it's going to go. You see that laser? There's a mirror there. Don't touch that. It'll kill the device and you'll get free. So don't do that. And don't grab that rope over there because it'll bring the mirror closer to you. Don't do that. It's like this.
At least we know the outcome of this one here, because Kamen Rider is going to come in and save the day right before she gets.
I know, like this
Cut
shouldn't
in half.
have been a preview. Either way, I mean, even if it wasn't in the preview, even if you're like a 6-year-old kid watching this, you know what's going to happen. Anyway.
Yeah.
But regardless, it still shouldn't have been in the preview. Just to try to at least build some dramatic intensity. Oh, by the way, the main shocker guy has been back now for like the last couple of episodes. Jeez, what the hell? I think if you just walked over to her and like tapped her face and be like, wake up, like that would be more effective than taking a whip and more or less, trying to put her eye out.
Yeah.
What a bender he must have been on.
Such a hangover.
No, need more booze. If I sit and rest, it's just gonna make the hangover worse. Milk was a bad idea. I can't rest because, boss, you won't do anything. What are you gonna do to help?
Have an awkward moment there.
Yeah. Oh no, what's gonna happen to her? I hope they save her. No, don't turn it off. Creating
What are you,
dramatic
dumb?
tension. Yeah, and whose fault is that? These guys should be called Dr. Dum Dum. Bombs, bombs, bombs. Yawn. What other tricks do you have?
More bombs.
I'm at the point where it's like Shocker really needs to be defeated because these guys are bumbling, dumb, incompetent boobs. Every time they talk, they got cigarette smoke coming out of their mouth. They inhaling tailpipes.
Well, probably the room's just cold.
The budget was so small they couldn't afford to heat the sets.
Yep.
That'd be funny if they stood there for a moment, put their hands under their chin and tap their feet and be like, okay, let's think this one through. Do we want to save her? I mean, how helpful has she been? Like, they actually have a discussion over it. You're wasting time, Taki. Yes, you already said that.
You should have said, do it now. Stop dawdling.
Yeah, you should have been like, why are you still here, numbnuts? Yeah, that room has to be cold. Man. Can you imagine going to work on a set that's not supposed to be cold as far as its setting, but it is?
Yeah.
So it looked like there he actually tried. Oh dear, that like hurt.
Funny if he like landed right on the metal pole.
He landed, he like cups himself and he bends over like, whoa. Taki, you bumbling buffoon.
Even the general agrees with you.
Part of the road there, like, came off. Yeah. Kamen Rider, meanwhile, is like 12 miles away. That saw would start slicing into her long before he gets there, but, whatever.
Because plot reasons.
Yeah. They're just going to let him walk in there.
Apparently.
Well, because they have the base. Yeah, the base, I was going to say, is set to blow. Yeah, you can tell I've been paying attention to some of the detail.
Yeah, what are you, dumb?
Hey, you didn't even know there for a moment either.
But at least I realized.
They put
That
the
happened.
explosives out in the open. I thought when they showed them earlier, they were going to hide them. But they were just showing them to let the audience know that they had them. Ugh. Like, don't you have some rider powers, like a rider punch that you could punch that off? And then he turns off the switch. You dummy! You big stupid dummy! Why didn't you go to the stupid switch and switch it off instead of trying to push it up? You dummy!
The one question I'd like to know is how did he know the right switch to turn?
Plot reasons. Damn it, Kamen Rider, you're such an idiot. I mean, if Taki could figure it out. I don't know, maybe Chubster needs to be the new Kamen Rider. Gosh, look at those tailpipes. Like, they're spewing out so much smog. Alright, so we're going to find out here. I thought we were going to find out earlier, but that was a tease.
I would say in a couple more minutes.
Uh-oh. Oh. Another tease. He's gonna cut his tongue off? Oh! Well, he did do a rider kick, but that wasn't the coup de grace. Quit flipping and finish him off! Oh!
Oh, head crusher.
Ugh. Where's the explosion? Okay.
There.
So I came out even. I lost everything on the rider kick, but I gained it all back on the explosion. Phew! I was sweating bullets there.
I was about to take your house.
Yeah. Now you get nothing, and so do I.
Pretty much just keep what you have.
I keep what I get. After this episode, let's take a quick couple-minute break before we wrap up this podcast.
I guess. But we'd like to try to hurry for the game here soon.
Oh, I know, but my bladder won't make it through.
Oh, I guess.
Otherwise, it'll be like, Jason, stop! Otherwise, I'll probably leave in the middle of the next episode and you'll be by yourself for a moment.
Yeah.
Unless
Although
that's
I've
what
done-
you want to do.
I've done that with you a couple times when I had to go to the bathroom in the middle of a commentary or something.
Oh, well, are you okay then with me doing that then?
If you want to hold it.
Well, no, I'm not going to hold it. I'm going to go. I'm either going to, we'll either do the break or we'll start it and then I'll quickly go while the episode starts. You know what? Let's do that because I could probably be done by the time the credits are done. Earthworm Man. Earthworm Jim. All right. I like Heloderm, the bearded dragon dude. The X-Alpha is pretty funny. It makes me think of these faux masculine guys out there in the real world. A little bit better than the last one. It seems like this podcast, we're getting slightly better episodes with each one. So it's still not overly great. But it's still, hey, it's pretty decent. I would say before I take off some points for the explosion, you know what, I'm not going to take off for an explosion, hey, that's pyrotechnics. you gave me fireworks. I'll leave you alone on that one. So my final rating, you know what? I'll give it a B.
Not bad. I can't remember the last time you've ever not. Never mind. As far as this episode goes, I think it's probably just on par with the previous episode. I think both are about the same, in my opinion. And with the bearded dragon, I think he looks pretty good in a way. As far as the execution, so. And then like some of the schemes that the Shocker generals and stuff is kind of a bit tacky, especially just placing bombs right out in the open and everything. And then again, just having Kamen Rider come in just before the saws the gal in half and everything. But but the thing is that Taki, for whatever reason, he like knew what the button was and turns it off. It's like maybe Kamen Rider should have just turned that off himself instead of having to use some of his strength just to try to prevent the saw from going down any further.
Sometimes the idiot ends up becoming the smart one.
Yeah. But nevertheless, I think it's on par with the previous episode. So I think it was the B for the previous episode. So I'll be doing a B on this one as well.
All right. So the last one we're covering this podcast, the bottomless swamp monster, Earthworm Man.
Did you say monster instead of monster?
No, I said monster.
Sounded like you said monster.
I said bottomless swamp monster.
Sure, whatever. Whatever.
Let me get this kick started here at 0-0 because it takes half a second. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
All right, put the screen up one last time.
Take a potty break here.
Liar, jump. Liar, geek. Common liar, common liar, liar, liar. Had to do that while Kent's not here.
Kamen Rider 本郷武史は改造人間である。彼を改造したショッカーは世界征服を企む悪の秘密結社である。仮面ライダーは人間の自由のためにショッカーと戦うのだ。底なし沼の怪人、ミミズ男。
Bottomless swamp. Not really going to be a swamp. Or not swamp. It's not going to really be bottomless. The heck is that?
He kind of looks like a platypus there.
It kind of looks like part of his chest has been like eliminated, like his guts are kind of gushing out. See that?
Yes. Oh dear God.
See what I mean? It looks like part of his like left torso has been taken out.
Maybe he got hungry one day.
Yeah, eating himself.
What would that be called if you start eating yourself? Like, I would think there's a different name for it than cannibalism.
It just would have to be cannibalism.
That'd be funny if he accidentally kept calling him Earthworm Jim or something.
従来のコバルト60による爆発。その効果がこれだ。その10倍の威力を持つコバルト120が
Man, these guys love
間
bombs.
もなく日本に到着する。
Talking about cobalt bomb.
この作戦はビキニ諸島において行われた水爆実験の際、ただ一つ生き残った生物。
Godzilla.
島に水を解凍したお前にしかできんのだ。任務は重い。
What a bunch of gibberish.
第51不島において
Majestic gibberish.
120の受け渡しが行われる。
We need a t-shirt.
じゃあお前が来るんだ。
There he goes again with his smoking.
柿沼でまた2人の男。
Hey, Hongo is back into his regular original suit there.
Hey, Takeshi changed too. They had to have been filming like 2 episodes, like over a period of a day or so.
そういえばそんなことがあったじゃない。オーディションの
Or
前
perhaps 3, who knows?
Jeez.
俺もそのことを考え
These guys got no sleep because they're like, look, we're on a tight schedule here.
それじゃあ、何か関係があるとでも言うのかわからないが、なるべく詳しく。
You will get fed, buddy. You will get fed. Oh, I got scared there for a moment. I was afraid that was Hayato. I'm like, no, please. This has been actually better since he's been gone.
He almost sharded.
I almost did. Speak, damn it.
Yeah, I think the location of where they're at there in Tokyo, I think it could be like Tsukiji Market area.
I wouldn't know. Yeah, he's not suspicious at all.
Yeah, looking
Man.
around with a suitcase that looks a bit suspicious. Yeah, he's just acting normal.
気持ち悪い兄貴、大成功。見ろ、うわ、すげえ。兄貴。
There's some really tangled up pearl necklaces there.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, we can't sell this.
Like, it's completely ruined.
32.5 Oh, 10 million. Okay. They were saying 32.5 thousand. I'm like, that's actually not a lot. I mean, it's still, look, a decent chunk of cash, but it's not as much as they're making it out to be. But then they said 10 million. I'm like, oh, okay, that's more like it.
Damn. They got some really bad road rage here.
You bastard. Ah! Yeah, like they're gonna stop because you said wait. Oh, did you see that?
No.
He said he told the guys if they were pussing out. Kaboom!
A chocolate bar?
It said sweet bean jelly on my end.
Mine just said chocolate bar.
逃がすんじゃねえとかよ、車。間違えてる、もう。この柿沼は海に近い関係から海底の地質か何かが影響してるんじゃないかって、その程度しか分かっていないんです。それに調査団が来るとピタリと地鳴りがなくなってしまったそうだ。お姉さん、この地形は奴らが利用しそうな場所じゃないですか。そっか。
Duh.
今度の行方不明はショッ
What
カー
are the shocker?
Yeah, here's a candy. Good job, boss. You so smart.
Now go out and play nice.
こともあろうにコバルト120を得体の知れない男たちに囚われてしまったとは、それでことが済むと思っているのか。なんだ貴様たちは。
How did they find
我々
them?
のクエスト何。
You know what? I'm overthinking this.
そう慌てなさんなって。お仮想舞踏会ですから。
Masquerade ball.
Yeah.
その宝石に用があるね。うるさい。そのケースをよこせ。誰だってめたち。こっちはおとなしくケースを交換してやろうと思って下手に出ていきなりあって。サム、これ持ってろ。はい。なんだよ、ミミズの化け物みたいなお面かぶれやがって。カーニバルと勘違いしてんじゃねえか、おい。おめでとうございます。おめでとうございます。ふわふ。おめんじゃないわ、これ。はい、おめんじゃない。なんでくれ。
Come on. You can't just be knocked out like that.
You see a lot of these criminals that are like shouldn't be criminals just because they're pathetic.
Well, it's that kind of goofy, crazy kind of criminal that you see in a lot of the, not only the tokusatsu shows, but kaiju movies too. So, all in all, it shouldn't be that surprising for us.
You talk about cliches, that's another one.
Yeah.
やはりそっか。
What do you think, Hongo? Look, I really like you, dude. Don't ruin this. It's hard to believe we're on the last episode already. It doesn't seem like we've covered 4 episodes.
Doesn't seem like an hour and 45 minutes. The heck was that supposed to be?
I was just trying to be polite and play frisbee.
You just kick him in nads. Yeah, you don't want to screw up that suit there.
That'd be funny if he fell and like got mud on him and he started crying like, "Oh,
My favorite suit's ruined."
Oh, wagers.
Oh, I'm gonna say 15,000 for kick, maybe 30,000 for explosion.
I'm gonna say plus 2 million kick, plus infinity for explosion. I still think I feel very, very confident he's at least gonna explode. That's how he's gonna die. He's gonna blow up. Oh, those are strangling. I'm like, I was about to ask, what are those supposed to do? Now we know. Oh no. I thought it was still supposed to hang around his neck.
Yeah. So what gives? Yeah, at least he explains it, why it came off.
You know what, Earthworm Jim? I bet you're tougher than him. Kill him. Then you get to be the new Shocker, Jim.
どういう方法でやるのだ。仮面ライダーは倒した。この男を人質にして、あの三郎というチンピラをおびき出します。
Please let me off. I mean, I know kind of what he means there, but I think please let me go would be more in line there.
なんですと。それに奪われたコバルト120は本郷武史の手にある。どのような手を使っても。
You must retrieve it by hook or crook. Oh, jeez. Get rid of that turn of phrase. That'd be funny if the rest of the episode was him sitting there pondering how we got it off, and there's this montage of like music you wouldn't expect to be playing about him thinking how it came off.
Mm-hmm.
So if it blows up, I'll die.
Why'd you have a dangerous thing to begin with?
The thing is that even if it blows up, they're all dead. I mean, him telling them to get back like 3 feet isn't going to help much. Sounds like he's playing Space Invaders. I'm getting tired of Shock or just like, hey, you know what? Let's blow it up.
That's the answer to everything.
Yeah.
We blow it up.
So we got this dam here. Let's blow it up. How do we get Kamen Rider Taki here? Blow it up.
I don't like you. Let's blow you up.
Wasn't there a funny Looney Tunes cartoon that had Sylvester where I forget what exactly he was doing, and then he's like, I don't know what I'll do, and he walked off screen for like a second. He comes back and goes, I'll blow it up. And the way he says it was funny.
It was either Sylvester or Daffy.
I think it was Sylvester. Right, Remington? At first I thought he lost a tooth. He got so scared he was losing teeth.
Maybe his teeth are made out of pills.
How can you forget that?
Yeah, short-term memory, Kent. Maybe the choker ring thing there just maybe choked a little bit too much oxygen out of his brain.
I like Hongo, and the episodes have been better, but he's gotten a little more the last couple of episodes or so.
Well, I hope that the whatever writers that were doing the stuff for Hayato didn't come back. Okay, quit it, child. You man, baby.
Come on, speak up.
初回この毒薬そう初回のやつね今度関の毒だよ
So you weren't trying all those other times?
Yeah, what else is new?
I was beating him with kid gloves.
あの男を血祭りにして割と120を奪い返すのだ
Should have just done it right away instead of just.
Yeah,
It's that cliche.
I was about to say.
All right, the moment of truth here.
Chubster Schuster. He is so worthless.
お前の首だもうダメだ待て間殺されに来たのかが俺が相手だだった
I mean, really, shouldn't Earthworm Man be like bleeding out considering half his torso is ripped off?
That's what I would like to know.
I think it's a little silly that they play the music during the fight.
I think it just adds a little bit of an atmosphere to it instead of just not hearing anything besides the sound effects.
You're right. I would like to see him perform a rider kick on the minions and see how that turns out. If you thought the general's blowing up was bad, you haven't seen a rider kick perform to a minion's head.
Cave it into his body like
Like
in Spectre Man
yeah.
with Karis.
I will never forget. That was like episode 6. And I'm like, what the hell? It's so funny that they've had interesting names for most of these Shocker generals. And yeah, usually they're the Japanese word for, I don't know, butterfly or whatever. But they come out and say Earthworm Man for this one. It's just,
Or Word Man.
yeah, like, you know, how original.
Yeah, it's good. It's really scary. Like you're gonna remember them for the rest of your life.
Oh, they're fighting in the water, dude. This is intense.
Okay, are you gonna
Ew.
remember what to do?
Yeah. Yeah, it's not gonna happen by you saying it. You gotta. Why do you have to jump to do it? You buffoon? I think they had to do it because they reused footage, I bet.
Probably.
Okay.
Ah,
I'm rich again. Oh, and of course, the base blows up too. Ah, the boing.
どうなってんですかねあの二人さあななんだ
They like each other a lot.
Yeah. Well, it's like they're brothers. Like, don't you think they'd be happy to see each other? Idiot.
Not really, no.
That's not how I am with my brother. Every time we see each other, we get into a fist fight. And we
Kick
break
each other's
beer
asses.
glasses and try to jab each other with them. Idiot. That was a little weird. Hong was a little creepy here. Effing weird.
しかし、ショッカーの攻撃はまだまだ続くのだ。頑張れ、我らの仮面ライダー。
How many different endings can they possibly come up with the ending? I mean, they're more or less saying the same. Ooh, an owl
man.
Just please don't call him Owl Man.
Well, that's what it says on my end. Owl man.
It says bizarre Owl Man. Ah, man.
All right.
Such disappointment.
All right. Final thoughts for the episode.
Well, I think this is on par with the last one. I think the Earthworm Man is very unique. The suit was pretty good. And Hongo seemed a little wonky in terms of his ability to be intelligent here. So,
he's a little bit off his game.
But I mean, and the buffoonish goons were meh. Although the road rage is kind of funny. So I don't know. It's just kind of stupid. I like it. It's so stupid. I like it.
Nothing new there.
It's good. What did I say? High B- for the last one. Is that what I said for the last episode? No, or was it a B? I gave it a B, I think.
I think you gave the last one a B-. I was the one that gave that one a B.
Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah, I'll give it's on par with the last one. It's B-. If I said B, the last one, then it's a B. Whatever grade I gave the last one.
Yeah, this one. Yeah, I'll probably go. I would say it'd be on par with the last 3 episodes for me. The general for this one is pretty interesting and creatively looking in that regard, but I don't really get the idea of the part of the torso on the left side being taken out with like intestines or whatever you call it.
Yeah.
Just kind of hanging in that area. I'm not too sure the purpose of the aesthetic part of that for that suit, but we may never know. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting episode. I would say maybe story-wise, I think it's a little bit better compared to the other 2. But again, this episode is pretty much the same, on par with the last 2 episodes. So I'm going to be giving this episode 59 a B as well.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us for 4 more episodes of Kamen Rider. And again, next week we are covering the brand spanking new, and in my opinion, highly anticipated Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire. I, again, am excited and stoked for this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I guarantee you I will cry tears of joy once again when I see the dynamic duo running together in Hollow Earth saying, let's go kill this dude. So I am excited for that.
Yeah, I'm probably... I think my theater here that they'll start playing it the day before the release. So if it does, which I think it will, I'll at least go see that Thursday night and then see it again on Friday night. So at least kind of get some good ideas of what's going on before going into the discussion part.
Yep, I'll be seeing it late Friday morning. I think the showing over here is 11. So be seeing it then. So that's what you have to expect and anticipate as they say in Kamen Rider, please look forward to it. That's what we're gonna do next week. Get a little bit of a break. So hopefully, when we come back in a couple weeks, we'll be excited for more Kamen Rider.
And
so thank you once again for joining us. And
yeah, and next week is going to be our final live episode before we do the pre-recording stuff here. So yeah, so thanks again for watching. And again, if you see a subscribe button down below or above wherever you're watching us from, make sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as smash the like button and hit the notification bell icon to get notified of any new videos in the future. And you can find everything Daikaiju Network all in one place at our Linktree URL right there, smack dab in front of your face at Go Kaiju Show. And we're available on the following video platforms such as YouTube, Rumble, Twitch, Facebook, and X/Twitter. Also available on the following audio platforms such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and Podbean. And you can find both video and audio episodes at our own website at Daikaiju.network.com.
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
All right. We'll see you guys next Saturday. Take care, everyone.